Yeah, hi there. These comments are for RS, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. Now, I'm just working through a terrible cold, so sometimes I'm coughing a little bit, so I apologize. For example, that if I cough a little bit during my feedback to you. All right, so you're doing the free TOEFL speaking practice test evaluation, correct? And guess what? I had a student about 3 weeks ago who took advantage of this very service. He got the feedback, he listened to it, he made some changes with his speaking, and guess what? He took the TOEFL test about 2 weeks after that and scored 27 points out of 30 on the speaking section of the TOEFL IBT exam. No joke. So if I were you, get some notes. Get some paper, some notes. Get ready to write down information. I'll try to give you comments in 3 areas: delivery, language use, and also topic development. All right, I'm downloading your practice test now. I'm going to listen to it.
In my opinion, studying alone will...
Okay, so let's take a look. So you're answering the question, let me look at it right now. So what is better when preparing for an exam, studying alone or studying with a group? That's exactly the question that you're answering, correct? Okay, let's listen to it one time. I'll try not to stop it. I'll listen to it a second time and I'll give you some comments.
In my opinion, studying alone when preparing for an exam is better than studying with a group. I feel this way for 2 specific reasons. First of all, studying alone will help you get away from all the distractions and also give you all the required concentration. To be more specific, in a group there will be discussions and distractions, while studying alone you can have all the concentration you need and there will be no one to distract you from your study. The second reason is that by studying alone, I can get the real insight of how much I have learned by myself, which will be very useful during the exams. For example, a question I have learned by myself, I will surely be able to do that in the exam.
Not bad, not bad. My first impression is, and no joke, I just listened to that for the very first time right now in this video. I'm going to put you at 3.0 out of 5. I mean, 3.0 out of 4, or 23 points out of 30. So I think you have some language use issues with your response, maybe some minor topic development issues that you need to improve on to get better. So what am I talking about? All right, let's listen to it one more time. Here we go.
In my opinion...
Okay, so in my opinion, you don't even need that. Just say studying alone is better than studying in a group because state reason A, state reason B, that's it, and then refer to those as you move to the body of your response. That's going to give you a little bit better connection.
Studying alone when preparing for an exam is better than studying with a group.
Now, that's a problem. You're having a mixed construction with your grammar there, and we listen to it again.
Studying alone when preparing for...
So studying alone will prepare you for an exam.
An exam is better than studying with a group.
Is better. You have subject verb and then you have a verb again. Now if you say studying alone, which will prepare you for exams is better than studying in groups. That would work better. So if you put an adjective clause connector in there, Rajesh, that would eliminate that language use issue. But that's a big language use error that you just made there. You created what's called a mixed construction. You tried to use an independent clause in the beginning of the sentence almost as your subject, and then you went to your verb, and that did not work.
I feel this way for 2 specific reasons.
There, I feel this way for 2 reasons. Don't use that predictable template. Bad idea. Why? Everybody says that. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. So everybody uses exactly that same kind of introduction, so it sounds like you've memorized it. Now, if you said this, you said, well, because I can score higher on the exams and I have fewer distractions, studying alone is much better in my situation. How about that for an introduction? How long did that take? Took about 5 seconds, right? And I've stated my 2 reasons, then I refer to those in the body of the response.
First of all, studying alone will help you get away from
There, not you. There's no you. You need to focus around either your situation, which means the I, me, or the my point of view, or you can focus on students by using the he, she, it, or they type point of view. But the second person point of view, put this in your notes. Don't use it. Don't use the second person point of view for independent speaking, independent writing, or integrated speaking, or integrated writing. Usually for independent speaking and writing, the first and the third point of view is going to work better than that second person point of view. Unfortunately, you chose to use that point of view many, many times in this response, and it doesn't really focus on your personal experience. The whole goal here is to support why you believe the way you do by giving personal examples to support your ideas, and by using the you point of view, it doesn't frame it in that way.
from all the distractions and also give you all the required concentration.
So you have distraction, require concentration.
More specific, in a group there will be discussers and distractions. While
There will be what? Let me go back to what you just said.
in a group there will be discussers and distractions.
There will be something, I'm not sure what you're saying, in about 21 seconds. There will be discussers, discussions.
While studying alone, you can have all the concentration you need and there will be no one to distract you from your study. The second reason
No, don't say second, say for example. 2 weeks ago, I was preparing for a biology exam on my own, and because I was not studying in a group, I was able to study the whole chapter. I wrote down all the new concepts. I made a study guide. I was able to do all of this without being distracted by anybody, and therefore, I was able to prepare much better for that test. See what I'm saying? So you need that personal example to help illustrate your idea. That is key to showing some depth and progression of thought to your ideas.
is that by studying alone, I can get the real insight of how
This is good. I like how you say by studying alone, I. So this is better, right? You're using the I point of view. I think that works very well, but unfortunately, you did not use that point of view consistently throughout the response, which makes it harder for everything to stick together because you have different points of view in different parts of your response. So be more consistent in your point of view. Now, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go to Google. Google. Here's your key words. Choosing the most appropriate point of view in academic speaking and writing. And you can get some more information on that.
I have learned by myself, which will be very useful during the exams. For example, a question I have learned by myself, I will
A question I have learned. So I think that you're having a little bit of trouble with the present perfect and the simple past. So go to Google. How to use the simple past and the present perfect tense in English grammar. You need to do some research on that. What's the difference between present perfect versus simple past? I think you need to improve your grammar in that area.
surely be able to do that in the exam.
Okay, a couple of things with your pronunciation. So I think with your delivery, the T and the D consonant sounds, you need to work on better distinguishing between those two sounds. So that's one thing. Language use, you had some minor issues there with either point of view, or remember the beginning of the response, you had a mixed construction type sentence in there, and that was involving a sentence with multiple clauses, by the way. So your score here, it's tough. You do some things well, but I think because you had some problems with your language use, maybe even topic development there, I'm going to put you at about 3.0 out of 4, 23 points out of 30. So to get better, you need to make some improvements, right? And there you go. So thank you for doing the free TOEFL speaking practice test evaluation service. Now remember that I have an online TOEFL course. I have 20% discount, 25% discount on all my courses right now, so you can check them out by going over to onlinetoeflcourse.com. All right? And tell your friends. If you know anybody else who wants to get some speaking feedback, like you, maybe they want to find their level, they want to know what they're doing wrong and what problems they're having, you can tell them to go over to my website, and I will give them the same kind of feedback that I just gave you. All right? And have a great day, and Happy New Year 2018 to you.